Welcome to the Wolf Den. I'm your host, the Wolf Daddy. And today, my wolf pups, I'm not going to do any pompous circumstance. I'm going to cut to the chase. If you go on my Facebook page, or if you're a member, you've already seen a statement that we released involving the termination of past AZCPOA leadership. Those three were Darren Sykes, Matt Ball, and Thomas Carberry. In a nutshell, as we were fighting this director over the past months here, we were actually battling two fronts that you guys didn't know about. One was the director, one was amongst the AZCPOA leadership. We have three individuals that were terminated recently after we discovered that they had been stealing and misappropriating our funds. So the three individuals involved, just so we're on the same page. First one was Darren Sykes. He was the former president, worked at Lewis Complex. You guys might know him. He was involved in stealing a large sum of money from us for his personal benefit. He also paid himself the sum of $6,000 a month as a stipend for his position. His vice president and treasurer at the time claimed that they had no idea he was making this much. He was immediately terminated, and then he himself retired from the department. No shocker there. Samantha Sykes, that's his daughter, he appointed her as secretary, involved in stealing a large sum of money as well. In addition, she and her father utilized union funds to purchase a brand new truck under the daughter's name to utilize for their own use. She even paid for a liquor license because she and her father also worked for the Gila Bend Elks Lodge 2089, utilizing union funds. The vice president and treasurer again claimed that they were not aware that union funds had been utilized to purchase the truck or pay for the personal involvement. Just so you'll know, the truck was immediately sold by us as soon as we detected it, and the money was returned to the union fund. Matt Ball, who was then the vice president, accepted a large monthly stipend of $3,000 and accepted personal loans from AZCPOA funds, unauthorized and unbeknownst to the rest of us. Further, he is negligent and party to misappropriation of funds by taking such an unreasonable amount of money and allowing the thievery to go unnoticed because of lack of involvement. And finally, Thomas Carberry, who was the treasurer at the time, although he claims he didn't know he was the treasurer, go figure, he accepted a large monthly stipend of $3,000. Further, he is negligent and party to misappropriation of funds by taking such an unreasonable amount of money and again allowing the thievery to go unnoticed because of lack of involvement. Such was the negligence involved here. As we speak, the Office of the Attorney General is in excellent contact with us and are progressing quickly to bring justice to light. And they are not fooling around. We're getting restitution and justice here real quick. As I look back on how this was allowed to happen, I can identify several issues, but the important thing is, how do we prevent this from ever happening again? That's the most important part. We can fix the past, but must stay vigilant and not ignore the future. Now, not to get off subject or sugarcoat what just happened, but I'd like to address the announcement of resignation of Mr. Ryan as director just this past week. Let's make one thing perfectly clear. This director can claim he's resigning to his heart's content, but he's not fooling anyone. We at AZCPOA forced his hand through aggressive action against his administration, and he will be joining the other four administrators that also resigned recently following our campaign. That is what we are committed to from this point forward. And fear not who the next director will be, but think rather that they should be in fear of us, because as I have said over and over again, both publicly and privately, the days of our staff getting assaulted in Arizona prisons are over. The days of keeping quiet and not reporting to the media relevant transgressions against our staff and inmates are over. Rest assured that we will clean house both inside amongst ourselves and with department administration to ensure staff are not being taken advantage of ever again. So, as we speak, the Attorney General is taking action against these individuals. We will get the money back. We're getting restitution. And for those of you curious what's going to happen to them, you can only imagine what's going to happen. There's probably going to be prison time involved, as well as it should be, and we'll pursue it to that end. We're not going to let this die. So we got to watch each other's back, man. I mean, while we're in the middle of this Ryan thing, this is going on right in our ranks. Luckily, we caught it. We were vigilant. We put an end to it. We're gonna put some tools in place for everyone, so all of our members can know that this will never happen again. We're gonna invest you. You got to be vested in this. You got to know everything about us. You got to know who's where, what's doing what, who's on first, what's on second, what our funds are, how much money we have, what we're doing with it. We're going to involve you guys in all that. This is a new day and a new place. You know, I don't know what's been going on in DOC, both not just with AZCPOA, but amongst our ranks. It seems like we're stuck in the matrix, man. It's like, you know, we've been dreaming. A lot of us have been dreaming and thinking that it was okay to put up with a lot of the garbage that was going on, but them days are over, man. We've taken the blue pill and welcome to the real world. As you can see, we're not going to tolerate this behavior no more. Ever again, both inside and out. Until next time, I'm the Wolf Daddy. Keep each other safe. I'm trying my best. Watch each other's back. Gotta watch my back. We're never going to get this done. Till next time, stay safe. You know I love you. If you love me, send it back my way.